to part 6 of my review of Idle Champions. We're actually going through the tutorial bit by bit. So we're taking it slowly and starting up after we've sat idle for a moment to collect enough gold. We're going to go ahead and click the next here, go to the next area, and continue our storyline. The King. The Gnoll's leader has appeared. He isn't very happy that you're messing up his pack's new home. Wasn't too difficult to pass this time. As you saw in part 5, we had a little difficulty. Okay, we're doing better now though. Alrighty, so while that's going, the remaining gnolls seem to be vehemently defending this corridor. Perhaps something of value still remains. And while we were AFK between parts here, I leveled up everybody as much as I felt comfortable. I don't want to spoil the tutorial. So what we did is we got 𝗫𝗫𝗍 up to the point where her next upgrade unlocks her Banishing Smite ultimate attack. So you'll see that appeared here, Banishing Smite. Each character has their own ultimate attack, and some of them are extremely helpful. Others don't seem to be, depending on, you know, again, the adventure you're on. We're also going to hit Master of Piracy, which is the one, the next upgrade for 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛 that is always the one I look forward to, because it increases his gold find. And that's always a great thing. You're going to see plus 89% gold find here. I believe that is a direct result of the gold find bonus that you're getting from 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛. If we look at this, we are attempting to get to level 50. So we're going to close this up and let it continue to go till 50, or at least as close as we can get before we need to let it sit for a minute. Every time we hit a place where we can't advance any farther, there we go, a treasure room. Now we're talking. Then I usually stop for a moment. Be careful, we still don't know if any of this stuff is cursed. It's a treasure room. Collect some swag. There we go. Alright, again. You guys are gonna come after us. We'll kill him. We'll collect some gold. What I normally do is I'll go as far as I can, upgrading my characters, and there will come a point where you'll hit what I call the soft wall, where you'll just need to let it hit and collect gold for a moment while you have enough gold to level up some characters, and then at a certain point, leveling up these guys doesn't seem to do a whole lot of good. That would be your hard wall. That's going to be where you're going to want to go into this and click on Adventure Complete, and you're going to want to complete it. Depending on how close you are to your ultimate goal here that you had, whether you've gotten there or not. If you've gotten there, keep going. You know, if you haven't hit that hard, if you have not hit that hard wall yet, keep going. But if you hit a hard wall and you just cannot see any way where you can get there, just let it sit and idle for a while, level up your guys, and eventually you should be able to press on up to it, so long as you're not trying to complete an adventure that's too difficult for your party. You should be able to relatively easily level up your guys enough to where they can kill, and then advance to the next one. It's been almost completely cleared out. There are a few locked treasure chests still unopened. See if you can find the keys. There we go, dropping keys. And while they're doing that, we're going to continue to level up our guys. That's going to increase the damage they do, allowing it to be much easier for us to continue our adventure. Doesn't look like we're having much difficulty killing these guys. If I click on them, you can't see much of their life appearing. but you are seeing their life disappear as my champions attack them. So we're still doing okay. We're beyond the point of my click damage doing anything. So that's where I stop improving this one. That's where I say, okay, that's enough, I think. If we upgrade Bruno some more, it's not increasing our base DPS as much. So what you're going for really is these upgrades. It increases the damage of Bruno by 300% once you get to level 180. So we'll probably go to 180 and then slow down again on leveling him up. The next upgrade for him will be at 200, so 20 more levels, and we can increase his damage by 100%, which is good. It's worth the extra levels, but at this point we have others that we can level up as well, so we'll do that and get to the next level. Alrighty, I have a bad feeling about this. Why do we always say this? The knolls are covered in sizzling translucent jelly. You got it. Bad feeling indeed. As we level up 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧, you'll see that she's a healing / support. Does more damage at this point. A little achievement here. Increases the damage of all champions doing that. You'll see our base DPS is going up a little bit more as we level up 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧, so that's going to be our most bang for the buck. Also the leveling of all champions there. Continue to focus. I look a little bit at this number as I level these guys up. If that number jumps dramatically when I level them up, I know I'm still getting a lot of bang for my buck. And I'm also going to check this level, see where I need to be to get the next upgrade. A lot of times those upgrades make a dramatic difference. Sometimes they don't much at all. At some point you get to where it's just not worth putting more gold into it. And that's where you need to balance it out. Just strategize. Strategize what works best for you. Okay, we're going to go for the gelatinous cube. A section of the room that was deep in the shadows suddenly jiggles and lurches towards you. Yeah. Master. Not really. One now. But this is a pretty easy battle here. My adventurers are finishing it up, bashing the boss. Collect our chest, our gems, our bag of loot. This part of the dungeon seems to have been completely cleared out, but something tells you there's more to be found. All right. Probably getting to the point where we need to finish this part 6 until we can sit and earn a little bit more gold, because I'm hitting the wall here with the gold I've got. When you get to the point where you've killed a couple of monsters and there's barely enough gold to level up once or twice, you're at what I call a soft wall. And that's where I like to end these videos in the tutorial. This tutorial series is pretty much going to be a slow and low. Now, check out my playlist for the fast and dirty, nitty-gritty. We're going to get into some tips and tricks. We will get into some best of methods, ways to spend gems. Check out my playlist. If you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe. This room may have been a library one, but it's completely bare. See if you can find anything the looters miss. There you go. Double fragile parchment coin. Yeah. Make sure to check out my playlist on my YouTube channel. Got a lot of games that we've played and continue to play. Some of these playlists are updated daily. some of them not so much. But I definitely have a lot of tips and tricks. Many games. So if you like what you see, check out my channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. Next area, just to collect gold. One of those papers looks like a map, if I'm right. There's a whole second level. Oh my gosh, let's go for it. The story continues. Search for the stairs leading down to the lower level. Don't want to spoil anything in the story, so hold here. When we get to when we get far enough, we'll be able to unlock 𝗪𝗧𝗏. We haven't done that yet in this series. We've got 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗣𝗏𝗢, and 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗣𝗏𝗢's next upgrade is going to be level 36, Stronger Protection. We will probably farm this section until we get her high enough for that. Same thing with 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. His next upgrade unlocks at level 75, where we increase his damage. And 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 is probably about as far as we're going to take here. Maybe one more time to this upgrade. Increase the damage of all champions. Same with 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. Unlock her next upgrade at level 145. Increases damage by 400%. And last but not least, 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏. His next upgrade unlocks at level 200. We will get him to that. Probably not before too long, because we're at a point where we're ready to go to the next level already. As long as these guys are killing enemies and collecting gold, we'll go there. I'm even finished bleeding. Follow the right hand rule. Great. Many of you remember the right hand. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 while we're here. Recruit 6 champions. Go. Their achievement for us. Enemies defeated is going quickly now. Let's level up 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 again. Since we're there. We are collecting gold faster and faster with passing level. Which is the way it goes when you get high enough level. It doesn't take long at all to increase these. Your tank will, obviously, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 you'll find is going to be one of those where your bang for the buck drops dramatically at a certain point. You do want to get her high enough to where her health is going to be better. She can be a better tank. Same thing with 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 Definitely one you want to level up fairly quickly. Help him a bit. As the stairs descend into darkness, you're a heavy scream below. And we've gotten to the place where we have revealed Minsk, our next character. And we take out this giant tarantula. We have that gold. Go. Hopefully, the tarantula does not take out our tank. There we go. Bingo, bango, bong. You guys notice how clean it is down here? There's barely any dust or grime. This part of the dungeon, much more well kept, if someone recently lived here. Getting here. We're getting very near the end. I'd like to get 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛 up to level 100, because this is going to increase his gold find when we get to level 100. level 85, it's going to increase his damage for each good or neutral champion next to him. It's worked out pretty good with that setup right now. Doesn't take a whole lot of, doesn't take a whole lot of effort to get a good or neutral person next to you. When these beginning champions are usually good or neutral. On to the next level. We're gonna have to call this. We are reaching. There we go. You stumble into an entirely intact treasure room in the process of being looted by goblins. So now you need to kill the goblins and collect the gold that they've been looting. We're gonna unlock this upgrade. Grants 100 temporary hit points. Damage to champions within 2 slots of Goliath. With a 15-second cooldown per champion, and only grant up to 200% of a champion's max health field. So we definitely like that ability. We continue to try and go for more gold. We're gonna hold this off here, let these guys farm for a minute, and we'll come back with the rest in part 7. Thanks for joining. Maybe we'll get a little bit of dialogue before we end this video. We're gonna finish up the goblins here really soon here. Maybe a little dialogue before we stop the video. Nope. All right. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna farm for a minute. And next time we come back, we will continue with the next level and a little bit more of the story as we continue the Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realm, the tutorial. This is a long and nasty version. If you want more quick and dirty, the tips, just the rundown, just the basics, then check out my playlist for more videos on Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realm. Thanks again for joining. Please like and subscribe. And you keep being awesome.